Howdy. So today I'm going to change the radio here and put in something new, something that'll allow me to talk on my phone via Bluetooth. That way I'm not using speakerphone all the time. Okay, let's set this right over here. What I'm going to do first thing I've done is I've already disconnected my negative battery terminal. That's why you see the hood up. I've disconnected it because I don't want to hurt myself. Alright, so the first thing, we take these and give them a nice little tug. They should come right out. Now, this car is already kind of falling apart, so I'm not too worried if I break something. Alright, so now this needs to come out. And how we do that is you grab a regular screwdriver, flathead here, and pop this thing out like this. Okay, so once that has come out, now there's this little wiring harness thing back here, so I need to disconnect that. And I do that by, let's see if I can show you. If I squeeze this little guy right here, it should come loose. Right there. I'm going to keep working at that. I need both hands. There we go. So that has come loose. That's good. And this is out of the way. Now there's one screw right here. Wow, it's already kind of loose. And I don't have a Phillips head screwdriver, so I have this big old set of bits. And I've got a screwdriver that can change the bits, so that's what I'm going to use. This bad boy right here, Phillips head. In fact, you know what? I don't even need the bit on there. Oh yeah, I do. Never mind. Sometimes you get these hex screws and they'll fit right inside the bit place. Oh, this is all falling apart. Let's put that down there. Let's close this for a bit. Now this should be able to just kind of slide out. If need be, I've got these prying tools. These are plastic so that I don't have to worry about hurting anything. There's some little clips back here that are coming loose. Alright, then I can just take this little piece out. It's all done. Okay, now I got to get this off. To get that off, it's the same thing. There's a screw on each corner. Take these out. I'm just putting them down in my cup holder. That way they don't roll away. When I'm working on my car, I use the cup holders. When I'm working on my bike, I use a magnetic dish. It's great for bearings. They tend to not roll away. And then this should be able to slide right out, just like this. Alright, okay, so now there's some wires in the back here. Those things. And basically, we just have to pull them. Alright. So, this takes a while to work about. Let's get this one off first. This is the antenna wire. It just pulls out. And this one here. Okay, there's a little button here that you gotta push. Just so you can see it. Right here. Push that bad boy. You need 2 hands for this. One to pull, and one to pull the radio. Alright, so this is my old radio. It was a beauty. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. This day and age, it's no good anymore. Alright, this is going to be my new one. Not this. This is a trim panel. Got to pull all these pieces out of here. Okay, so this is my new unit. It's a Boss Audio Systems Elite. Cheapy, but it does what I need it to do. Cost me $60. And that's what she looks like. Oh, that's upside down. That's what she looks like. Okay. First thing I got to do is take out these screws. There's 2 screws here on the top. It says take out before you install. Alright, so I'm going to take these out. Now what this does is this is a little harness thingy. Okay. Those 2 screws there kind of hold things in place so they don't move around. Now this right here, I have to take this piece off. So where is my other screwdriver? Where did she go? Here she is. I'm going to take this, pull it up, slide it. Pull this one up, slide it. Take it all the way up. Okay. Now this needs to attach to this. What's going to happen is this little plastic faceplate that I'm going to put here, this is going to hold the stereo in place, and this is going to hold it in here. Okay, so I've got this trim piece, and I've got this piece here that I had. What I need to do is put it in, and then right here we're going to take a couple of these and push them up so that they lock this whole unit in place. You're supposed to take a screwdriver and push on them to prevent this unit from coming back out. Okay, there's some on the top. Let's do these ones on the bottom.
The ghost light is off.
The ghost light is off. It feels pretty good. Alright, so now I'm going to fish these through here. Man, put this trim piece on. And we need to grab our screwdriver again. Put these back on. Alright, so these screws are going to go in here in these corners along with this trim piece. Now, I tend to, when I put screws on, I tend to put them on in a crisscross pattern. Don't know why. Just I've always done it that way. It just feels easier to me. And I usually don't tighten it all the way down until after I put every screw on. Okay, now I'll tighten them down. Okay. Wiring harness. Alright, so I went to Crutchfield and I bought this wiring harness. It didn't cost much. I actually ordered the whole thing from Crutchfield, and by ordering the stereo from Crutchfield, I was able to, they said, okay, these are the extra pieces you'll need. We suggest you buy these things. And I said, okay, I'll do that. Now, if I ever order another stereo from them, for whatever reason, I won't need those pieces, most likely. Alright, so here it is. Now, the white one has more wires, the black one has less wires. This section here, this is the top, it has more pins. This bottom one has fewer, so put them in like that. Because this has fewer, and this one has more, we'll do it like that. Alright, and then the antenna cable goes in this little slot way over here. I keep popping the face off. Alright, then we'll just shove this extra cabling back in here. slide this in. It should snap into place. And then we have this trim piece to go on here. Good. Alright, let's put this thing back together. It just snaps on there. Good old American ingenuity. Alright, now we need to put this back on. Actually, we need to put the screw on first. Put that little plastic thing that's there. This little plastic snap tab, which is broken, so I'm probably going to have to replace that. I'm missing a screw. Ah, here it is. Found it. It was in the coin slot. Alright. Let's put this bad boy on. I'm trying to keep this little broken piece intact. I'm not even sure where that piece goes. I think it goes up here. I think it's actually, it just fell off. Oh well, whatever. I think it actually holds the top here. But oh well. It fell off! Alright, we'll put this back on. There's only one way it can go. And it's on. Slide that in there. That needs to be adjusted better. Put these back on and then test this thing out. Alright, that took me 20 minutes. Let's test this thing out. Let's check it out. It's fun. What you got? Speaking with our house manager. Angela.
Wow.
This sounds pretty decent. Alright. What else can I do with it? Let's listen to the CD. Sounds good. Alright.